My back's against the wall. Oh, the room got narrow, air got thin. Every answer boxed me in. The clock kept moving, hope stood still. I had no plan, but I had his will. My name got lost in crowded halls. My voice came back from empty walls. They moved the line, they changed the game, but pressure could not change his name. Nothing behind me, nothing in you. Still I know what God can do. No easy exit, no open hall, but heaven is not scared of walls. My back's against the wall, but the wall won't have it all. God will answer when I call. God can make the tallest fall. My back's against the wall, oh, but I'm covered through it all. What looks like my last corner might become my victory call. Yeah, the table clicked, the room went bare. I looked for help, but none was there. The silence sat beside my chair. Still grace kept breathing in the air. I had no favor left to spend, no borrowed strength, no backup friend. But when my options reached their end, that's where his power chose to begin. Oh, nothing behind me, nothing in view. Still I know what God can do. No easy exit, no open hall, but heaven is not scared of walls. My back's against the wall, but the wall won't have it all. God will answer when I call. God can make the tallest fall. My back's against the wall, yeah, but I'm covered through it all. What looks like my last corner might become my victory call. The paper stacked, the numbers rose. The answer came back stamped and closed. I felt the weight from head to toe, but something in me whispered no. Not no to God, but no to fear. No to every lying word I hear. No to panic running wild. I'm still held because I'm still his child. Corner does not mean forgotten. Press does not mean I am done. Walls can block what eyes are seeing, but they cannot block the sun. Closed in does not mean abandoned. No way out does not mean lost. God has made a road from nothing. God has carried every cross. I ran out of answers. I ran out of names. I ran out of people who promised they would stay. I ran out of daylight. I ran out of plans, but I did not run out of the reach of his hand. The wall got closer, the pressure got real, but God kept showing me what faith can reveal. My back's against the wall, yeah, but the wall won't have it all. God will answer when I call. God can make the tallest fall. My back's against the wall, yeah, but I'm covered through it all. What looks like my last corner, hey, might become my victory call. My back's against the wall. Back's against the wall. I will not name it lost. God has turned a dead end season into proof he paid the cost. This wall is not my grave. This corner's not my cage. This pressure is not my master. This chapter is not my last page. No room, but I've got faith. Hey, no map, but I've got grace. Hey, no answer in front of me, but God is already in place. My back's against the wall. My back's against the wall, but the wall won't have it all. became the backdrop for another act of grace. My back's against the wall.